Howdy dowdy, welcome back to Two Old Emos doing this. I know you can hear music in the background, it's so I can check the sound. Howdy dowdy, welcome back to Two Old Emos doing this. I know you can hear music in the background, it's so I can check the sound. Because who doesn't love a bit of sound? Hello, Eva. Oh crap, did it not save? It didn't save, I've got to fight Harley Quinn again. Oh. Well, that's a problem. Oh, well, lets me check the sound of the game, I guess.
I'll leave it to you then, my dear. That's a problem.
No. Yep, sounds fine. Cool. Well, time to beat up a bunch of these guys. Wait, it didn't save. Shut up, Harley. Wasn't today your last day, Eva? And if you feel like you need to go to bed, go to bed. By no means feel like you have to rough it through here. Got a pitch. What the hell are you pitching? A tent? Giggity giggity. You shouldn't eat bats, Harley. There's a whole thing that occurred on why you shouldn't eat bats. Come here. Couldn't finish in time. Well, that's probably due to all the noisy, too much preparation. There we go. I mean, realistically, you shouldn't. 3 days of overtime is ridiculous. Like, that is an absurd amount. But like you said, you've got the holiday coming up, right? Like the rest of the week off or something. Perfect time to drink a lot. Break this guy's arm. Get electrocuted. Kick him in the face. Did I win? Yep, I won.
Done it again. I don't believe it. I'm on my way now.
Right. Time to commit what might be assumed to be gonna go up to the summer house by the beach. Oh, another summer house. Okay. Fair. Just don't try and cut down any trees this time. Alright?
No!
What with the breaking of the chainsaws?
Die, you big ugly bat!
Well, they say you should never hit a woman, so I'm not technically gonna hit her. Technically, the banister hit her.
Hey, hands up, emergency!
Hold on.
That's my
Just
party
reach
list.
straight up in there, Batman.
Why the smiles
God
next
damn.
to certain names?
You're the detective, you tell me!
Comfort up and look decorative on a deck chair. Pure style. You're gonna do that whole... what's the beach babe thing with the drink and the sunglasses? Heart-shaped sunglasses. And the mojito as you watch and just kind of...
Damn! Well, he'll get me out, you'll see! Yeah.
No, he won't. He will not get you out. Well, I wish you all the pleasure in sitting on your beach. To be fair, this is about as much as Harley tends to do.
Harley is subdued, and I have her print scanned.
So you can find the secret lab in the gardens.
Yes, Harley's been everywhere on the island, so I'm calibrating the scanner to only show prints that have traces
Like-
of chlorophyll.
Okay, listen, be careful.
Harley was never a big player for most of the series. It's only recently she's become a big player.
Something bad is happening there.
I think they fucked up the heating in that one. I don't know where the garden is. There's like 4 places. She's got a bigger role in the second one. She spends her entire time being depressed that the Joker's definitely not dying.
You have given in and taken my
As they
map.
say.
I hope it proves useful.
You know, he's got a lot of sass for a guy who I feel like I could beat up alone now. You know, I think I could take the Riddler. Maybe. But not easily, because he is still a supervillain. And he's got super brains.
Hello, Victor. Is there anything you'd like to talk about?
Let's see, we're going to open up number 5, because then a whole thing happens.
God, get him out of here.
Because I can't just beat Harley, I've got to embarrass Harley. I don't think Bill got out fine. Just guessing. Yeah, admittedly his choice of what riddles are complete rubbish. No. Oh no, Harley caught me. That's a problem. Ow. My eardrums.
I returned to my work.
Little does she know, all she's done is going to make me better at beating up her boyfriend. Granted, that none of it adds any real effect, but yeah.
I was more eager than ever to find.
Well, Harley, unlike you with your PhD, which frankly in Gotham is literally worth peanuts, everyone here has a PhD. I mean, what does Batman say about, you know, higher learning, that if you get a PhD, you're probably going to be a supervillain? It's a bit insulting, isn't it? Granted, I don't have a PhD, and the one person I do know who does have a PhD, actually, she probably would be a supervillain. So...
Oh, Harley was just a warm-up, that's. And to be fair to the little scamp, she did an okay job. Let's call
I mean,
it
she didn't win.
But between you and me, I'm aiming for the A grade. Just got to mix a couple more of these chemicals, and I'll be creating my own personal...
Creating your own personal butt. Yeah, good one, Batman. Shame I couldn't save that guy. I mean, he was right in the place I needed to save him. But yeah, can't be everywhere at once. Not a superhero. How the fuck do I leave this place? That's a good question. That way. Could get the trophies, not gonna bother. Kick the mentally ill! And then jump on their crotches and punch them in the jaw. Perfect. Batman knows mental health. I don't like these showers directly in the entrance. Oh no, mental health day! Ah! The liberals are taking over! This is the world liberals want. Wait, can I go up there? Ooh, whee! Oh, this is pointless.
Thank you, Jack. We'll bring you more as it happens. As Jack said, we do not know for certain, but it appears Batman may have been killed.
No! Sick! Bad dog. What do you mean Batman may have been killed? I have certainly not been killed. I'm Batman. The only thing that can kill Batman is bad plot contrivance. Alas, poor Yorick, he knew him well. Oh, no, okay. Thought that was a poignant moment, but nope, he's just punching a dead body. Well, time for the element of surprise!
Good evening, residents of Joker.
Healing. That's what I'm doing.
Our
Healing.
crazy, I guess, had crashed the party early. And when I say crazy, I mean real psycho.
Say what you want, but the criminal element in Gotham has a hell of an artistic talent. Where did they find the paint to build this?
Walk up to them, put your arm around them, show them that you care.
Like, that's a lot. You see the other Gotham bits where they're doing stuff like building some bullshit.
Let's talk about
Oh no.
Harley disappointed me, and now she's out of the picture. Gone, forgotten, dead to me. You get the idea.
Oh, poor Lario.
What's it like in your organization? Do you punish your hired help when they fail you? Or is that saucy outfit you make them wear punishment enough?
Hey, what I dress my young male proteges in is none of your business. It is entirely legal. They're probably 18. Probably. Well, that was... I think he died. It's entirely, probably, maybe, kind of legal. There's nothing in the law that says you can't do it. Huh. I think somebody's being murderized. Yep. No. Sit, boo-boo. Sit. Good boy. Oh, well, they killed him. Nope. Jesus, it's a conga line of the mentally... Okay, that one's more... Oh, in the crotch. I mean, the power of a god is a relative concept. What god? Are we talking... Thor? Power of Thor's pretty good. Power of Jesus? Your main adversaries are probably going to be... You know... Alcoholics Anonymous. And people who don't like gluten. Oh, a lot of crazy people here. Dude, ow, no, bad, sit, no, ooh. Buddha technically holds the whole universe in his hand, so he's pretty powerful. I mean, he beat the Monkey King, and the Monkey King is one of the most OP characters in fiction. And I do love the Monkey King. Just as a character, he's great. He's so ridiculous. As he should be. He's a monkey who's a king. King of the monkeys. No.
Sign up for the Titan program.
How did you get up there? Get down. Down. No. Sit. He's probably fine. Yeah, he's fine. He'll live. You gotta teach him friendliness by attacking them. Every so often. With a batarang. I am tonight. No, I was a boy, and now I'm a bat. That was the last funny thing College Humor did.
Pick up Harley Quinn's trail. I can't waste any time in finding the Titan production plant.
Oh no, those bros got guns. I ain't got guns.
What the hell was that thing?
No idea. Joker's cooking something up, man.
Yeah, and it don't smell good.
Thinks he's got us something.
Hold these. Oh no, you good, bro? Like my parents went to the farm. No. Sleepy. Roombas! Sleeveless jackets, your arms are cold. Thank God security systems are so easy to crack by color coding. Can you trust him, Eva? Can you trust him? Sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Well, time to see who wants to be my suspension jackrabbit. Is it you?
Chance, not a
I feel like it's you.
Are you guys okay? You're not feeling the pressure as he takes you out one by
That's right, I'll
one.
take you out. Dinner, movie, a show.
You heard Joker.
Come here.
Joker, what are you doing?
They are ripped, Eva, but they are also criminals and probably a little bit, you know, there's a lot of clowns. Like, I get the liking the rip thing, but like, he's wearing clown makeup. He's wearing clown makeup.
We'll come back when the bat is dead. Hold up, I'm coming with you.
Ripped comes first, regret comes later. I mean,
Looks like it's
hey, you know what? I've fancied women who look like they could bench me like a Q-tip.
that way.
And I'm fine with that. I will never understand some people's dislike of muscle mummies. Come on. Don't be crazy.
Way out of this? Shut up and keep looking.
Sometimes I want to be the little spoon. I often want to be the little spoon.
Find the bat.
Ah, big spoon, little spoon. Doesn't matter which, your arm's always half asleep. What doesn't tickle your girl boner, frankly? Right, I gotta figure out how to take out these dumbasses. And speaking of jacked, I mean, let's be fair. Who is the most jacked person here?
He's just a loon like the rest of us. I mean, have you seen what he wears?
I will accept many insults, but really, you didn't see me? That's...
We got all bases covered. We're good.
You are not good.
Time to die, Batman. He's
No, he isn't. Shit. Aha! Gears of War rules. I'm in cover.
He disappeared. Oh God, he just vanished.
I'm gonna show this guy muscle mommy by breaking him on my abs.
You heard the boss.
Come here, daddy. It's squeezy time. Smell my bicep. Smell my bicep. And he's out. He smelled what peak perfection looks like. And he passed out.
An army of monsters?
No. I don't want an army of monsters. I mean, subject too small. I don't remember the Waynes. I don't even know the Waynes. Who are the Waynes? I bet they didn't murder and die in Sad Child. Yeesh.
Today is a special day. What do you mean? This is the anniversary of my new life.
Please. I'm not important. I can't help you.
Hmm.
You're lucky the boss don't want you hurt too bad.
Well, time to introduce myself. Thank you, and thank you for all the fish. Too bad it had to end like this. I'm breaking all your bones today. Kicking in the face, breaking this guy's arm. You've got a knife, this is allowed. Stand your ground when you're 10'10". Alright, Bender, chill out. And I say Bender because I'm pretty sure half of these guys are voiced by, what's his face? You know what, Eva? I think that's more than regretty. That guy came up to you in a club. Pretty sure you'd assume Nazi. You right, mate? Did I interrupt something fun?
Thanks. Are you okay?
Yeah, to badly carry shopping.
Fine. I eat punks like these for breakfast. What were they doing in here?
I mean, I would have gone with makeup remover first, but you know, you do you.
Something to the power controls. I have no idea what they were doing.
But I know Brad. Wait, Todd. Todd. As in Jason Todd? Hey, I may have gotten your son killed.
Looks like Joker has booby-trapped this control box. This is going to be tougher than before, but it's a risk I'll need to take.
Yeah, this puzzle doesn't get old over the course of the game. Yeah, there it is. Thankfully, I'm well versed with the inside of a brown paper bag. I put them on myself before I look in the mirror. Makes me feel better.
Men may try to retake the generator.
Hey, Carl. This is a greenhouse. The fuck do you have nuclear symbols in here for? Like, what are you doing in here? You know what? I don't want to know. Not gonna judge. Not judging you, Carl. Little bit of judging, Carl. Ow. Nope, don't have the thing to do that. This feels a bit regretty. Regretty spaghetti. Nope, more nuclear symbols. The fuck are they growing here? Plutonium?
Well, aren't you the persistent one, Bats? Always one step ahead.
It's the tryptophan.
It won't be long before I have an army of Titan monsters at my fingertips. Ooh, just imagine me being carried through the streets, stepping over the corpses of all those innocent citizens.
Okay, Joker is sounding more and more like Eva on a bad day.
So I can't wait.
Wait a minute. It's Alex! Look at him, all 4'11". We got Alex. See who else we got. We've got Alex. Ophi's Dream Man, who happens to be 11 feet tall and built to shit. Neku, if you're still there, who do you want to be in the Batman mythos?
You need to stop this now, before it goes too far.
I want to be the one person going to dry cleaners.
At this rate, you'll never catch me.
Not when you do that.
I need to find a way through
They
this
are
mess.
all ripped. Does not. The fuck do they do all day? I mean, he's dead, so he's not having a good time. And none of them wear shoes. Is it the shoes? Is that what does it? If you don't wear shoes, you become ripped? Suspicious. I mean, the only person who isn't ripped is Joker. And maybe Dr. Crane, but you know what they say, abs on a skinny guy is pointless. Like, the point where you get skinny enough, it just kind of turns up. Sad but true. There's more to that saying, but I'm not going to say it, because it's quite uncouth. Oh, sweet mushrooms. They look healthy. It's an uncouth saying, the saying. Admittedly, if I lived in the DC, I would not want to live in Gotham. Because it is an awful place. Everyone might be ripped, but it's super crimey. Metropolis, there's always the fact that Superman might become a bad guy. The one you want is the one with the Flash, because the Flash is a pretty chill guy. Like, out of all the superheroes, the Flash is just sort of, I'm cool, I'm just going to hang out, do my thing. I hated this map when looking for puzzles. It is the most pain in the ass map in the entire game. Whee! can't say for certain this is where I'm meant to go.
Help me!
Answer him!
Please.
Nobody look in this vent.
I told you what you wanted to know.
Imagine you looked in the vent just to see Batman brooding in the dark.
You can let me go.
Hey, you promise you won't tell anyone?
Hi.
It's the bat!
Speaking of Batman being the most muscled, did any of you ever see the image that was in a DC comic that gave you an impression of what Batman was packing?
Preposterous.
You alright, buddy? I'll see if I can find it.
Are you okay?
Do I look okay? They were gonna kill me. We were in the aviary hiding out, and they came in with Joker shooting up the place and loaded us into cages.
Are they still in there?
No, man. No one's come out since. You got to help them.
Stay here.
See if I can... I mean, I'll definitely be able to find it. Oh, look at that. Found it. Didn't take long. Now, this is an official image. I just want to tell you that this was in the comic. And it's implied, but look in the 2 Old Emos Discord. If you're not in the 2 Old Emos Discord, you can find the link here. And you will see what I'm talking about. And it is a whole thing. Like, it's in the adult chat, by the way. Which many people can't see because we didn't invite them. Tough shit. Tough titty-caca. If you haven't been invited, let me know. I know Neku's in there.
Help me! Someone!
And I know Eva's in there. I know Eva's in there.
Listen, the bat is on the way. If you see him, send the annoying doctors to hell. That's the down one, right?
Yeah, they're going down.
Sir, you might have worked out every muscle, but you clearly haven't worked out the most important muscle.
Batman's
The
here.
brain.
Joker's men are all
Which is
wearing
where the
security.
blood is
I'll
flowing
need
from.
to take out the operator first.
Whee!
Batman's as good as dead.
Alright, you, sir, have a voice for radio. Good lord. Sneaking. You have my curiosity, now you have my attention. Look in the adult chat, Eva, you'll see it. It's implied, but it's there, like... There's a reason Batman doesn't mind running around in skin-tight suits. It's my attention. Your attention was never my goal.
Batman better not try and mess with
Or else,
us.
what are you gonna do? Be more of a skeleton?
I've incapacitated the main threat, but the hostages are still in danger.
Crap.
So you figured
Okay, that wasn't subtle. I'll accept that. Not everything I do is subtle.
about my alarms? Now you guys have a taxi. He's here. Don't let him find me.
I'm totally gonna find you. And then I'm gonna introduce you to my bat schlong. Spoiler, it's huge. Everybody fears the bat dingaling.
He's on his way to you now. Do anything. Say dance even, but do not let him through.
That guy's crazy. Why did I ever get involved?
Because you're a criminal with a gun. I mean, at a certain point, it's your fault. All I know about that image is that you can go mad trying to compare yourself to Batman. Mad. Like, the man is peak physical human form. Even when I'm controlling him.
Have you checked the timesheets? I'm sure there were more of you at the beginning of the
There
day.
were.
You heard the boy. Get over here. Everyone.
It is a point I would occasionally... There's an argument about... it's not an argument. There's a discussion regarding comic book characters that female comic book characters especially give a bad image for girls in terms of, you know, how they view themselves. I would argue certain aspects of Marvel movies and, you know, male comic book characters give boys very similar body issues. Like, all lads in comics are ripped to shit, have the perfect body shape, and in the movies they're all ripped to shit and have the perfect body shape. And the reality is, most people cannot achieve that. Even if you go to the gym, you can't achieve that. It's not possible. It's like the comment I made, if you look in this, about everyone being, you know, 6 foot in the later Batman games. The reality is, 6 foot is not the average. But you always get the impression in these movies the boys all have to be tall and ripped and etc, and it's not healthy. And yes, there is a certain power fantasy element to it. There's no denying that. But all you can really do is exercise every so often. And murder anyone who insults you.
The one about me and Batman fighting on top of the Gotham Library. Really, he's not that scary. He's nothing. Probably not even a man.
Don't assume my fucking gender, Joker. Shit, good thing that happened. I was worried they were gonna fall.
Joker wanted the entrance to the Titan production plant guarded. I should pick up Harley's trail again so I can find it.
Yeah. By the way, those two guys, they're going to get murdered. So I'm not going to bother talking to them. I haven't really spoken to anyone. I'm not the hero this asylum needs. I'm the hero it currently has. Saying that about, sorry, I've gotten weirdly deep about the body shapes. That's not something that's entirely just blocked to Marvel or DC or comic book movies. Movies have always done that. America is especially well known for their movies portraying the people looking a certain way that isn't true. Yeah. At a base system, there's nothing wrong with that. That is what it is. It's the media. Oh shit. Oh no, clown boys! My one fear, aside from bats. Oh damn. Oh, right in the 6-pack. Eva, I think you're gonna need a bigger paper bag. Yep. Oh. Maybe 2 paper bags. Well, you know, they hired... Ow. This is unfortunate for me. Up until the spines I was on... Oh, so you're fine with grossly abusive body types, but the minute the spine pops out, you're just not for it. Ha! Don't look. Don't start with look. Well, at least you're honest. Ow. You son of a bitch. I'm gonna slap you with your friend. And then I'm gonna ride your friend into you. No, wait, come on. This way, this way. There we go. Oliva, you know what they say about steroid enhancements? It leaves you with a lot less downstairs. Or you end up being The Rock and incredibly pretentious. I say that as a joke. I don't hate The Rock, but I feel like The Rock is overdone now. Don't ruin my head cannon. Your head cannon isn't even legal. Also, I'm 90% sure these guys would crush you in one hand, which may be what you want. Shit. I don't judge either. Out loud. Internally, I do judge. But fine. I'll ask you the question because Neku didn't answer. The question's still open to Neku to answer if he comes back. Ow. Who would you want to be? If you had to be someone in the Batman universe, who do you want to be? Or more accurately, who would your friends class you as in the Batman universe? Because everyone would say Batman, lots of money, realistically. But what would your friends say about you? Because my friends would ask me who the hell Batman is. I have a very odd mix of friends. Hell, I didn't even get all of them to watch Lord of the Rings. Bitches.
Oracle, I've destroyed the Titan production facility.
Yep, totally meant to do that.
Joker escaped with enough to cause us real problems.
Just when you think it can't get any worse.
They've been using a...
let's see. What do we want? What do we want? We want rage. A little bit of range, eh?
Venom plant hybrid to create the Titan strain. The plant's the key. And there's only one person on Arkham Island who can help us.
And what makes you think Poison Ivy
Because
will
I'm
help?
hot.
If her
Look at
plants
me.
are at risk, she'll
Look at these
listen.
biceps.
I have a
Jesus.
sample of her pheromone signature on record. She'll be somewhere in the
Could
garden.
bench press a
I'll track her
planet.
down.
I mean, to the degree where, like, his diet must be 90% protein. The bat fetish is a whole thing. I don't know if that fits into the working out.
I'm going to need something to get over this ravine.
Saying that. That's one way you realize, like, Batman's diet must just be awful. You ever see those actors when they're eating the stuff to make them into superheroes, and they're just eating raw, like, skinless chicken and brown rice, and that's their meal. That's somewhat over the top. Could I not use that? I feel like that would be more helpful. Whee! Just want to pick up the stupid trophy. You think these guys are going to be fine for the entire... Yeah, they'll be fine. They'll be fine.
Now I can go find Ivy.
Ah. Well, those two guys definitely died.
They're all dead. Joker was busy while I fought his monsters.
Not that busy. There were only two of them. It probably didn't even take him 5 seconds. Pretty sure Joker uses a gun. I vaguely remember that it's... I think it's in here.
I should switch to my forensic scanner and locate the trail.
Why? I know where she is. She's the place I haven't gone yet. Not a huge amount to it. See, if muscle mummies get your girl boner, redheads get mine.
It's all right,
I mean, my man, you know what I mean.
My poor darling. Yes, I know he's found us, but I won't let him hurt you. I'll kill him first.
Ivy, I know Dr. Young mutated these plants to produce venom.
Yes, and I heard it through the grapevine. The evil woman paid the price.
I need you to help me create an antidote.
And she comes with her own rope.
Let Joker have his fun. I'll enjoy watching you squirm.
Damn it, I just want to get coffee with her. Or that.
You've been in the dark too long.
Not quite coffee, but you know.
Every plant on this island will get the same unless you cooperate.
There's a plant growing deep in Arkham Island. Only it can counter the effects of this Titan strain.
Where do I find it?
Oh, in Killer Croc's lair. You didn't think it would be easy, did you?
Eh.
Go back to your cell, or I'll be after you next.
And I'll be waiting.
God, get a room and just bang it out. And then again, she's a plant, so technically she has a stamen and a pistol.
Oracle, I need to find a way into Killer
What do you mean, no?
It's somewhere below.
She's
Arkham
with
Island.
Harley.
There's nothing on the system about where he's kept.
I found a door near the Batcave,
Huh.
but it's shut tight.
I mean, yes. No, they broke up, I think.
Guard Cash in the mansion. I'll see if he can shed some light on where Croc.
Admittedly, I thought that was a bit of a backstep for Poison Ivy's character, because she's meant to be a whole I don't love humans, except for apparently this one. I call that the Winnebago bobsled. But, c'est la vie. And again, you also get Batman was with, Catwoman, but everyone knows the best relationship for Batman is Wonder Woman. Oh yeah, no, it is cute. But yeah, Batman and Wonder Woman is the best Batman relationship. Hands down. And then it's Dick Grayson and Starfire. If I'm going to be a bit outside there, Jason Todd and Barbara Gordon, because they're both fucked up. Like, on a level. Jason Todd and Barbara Gordon. Damian Wayne, I don't know. Tim Drake, I believe, is bisexual now. If I'm remembering correctly. Yeah, he is. No. Tim Drake is bisexual. I think he currently has a boyfriend. Which is sweet, in fairness. I mean, obviously there were people who got all bitchy about it. You know, kind of, oh, character's never been bisexual before, and you're kind of like, and? I mean, Jesus.
Does your head hurt, Batman? Understandable. You know that.
Enigma, I literally could care less about you as anything. If anything, you're a minor annoyance, at most. There you go, that's all I came here for. No, I never watched the Harley Quinn show. I didn't watch the Harley Quinn show because I hated what they did to Nora Freeze in it. As odd as that sounds. I mean, obviously that's a bit long-winded because then you've got to... There he is. Hello, Ratcatcher. Your daughter was in the Suicide Squad. Yeah.
Not so special now, are you?
Taking all votes. Who do we take out first? Dunce A or Dunce B?
Scared. I think you're right. Scared of a little one.
Well, sexism is what gets it for you. Come here.
What's he doing? Get out of the way. Gotta beat the crap out of him.
He should have learned. Batman is equal opportunity. Ah, crap. Hello, lads.
When are we getting our upgrades, man? Joker said we'd be more powerful than the Bat.
He's got the force of with us.
When I get it, I'm gonna rip his head off and stick it outside City Hall.
That's really violent.
Haven't you noticed that someone's missing down there?
You heard Joker. What are you doing?
Tying you up. Well, what I'm technically doing is suspending you. Head first down. Winky face. Yeah, you really do. I mean, you're in here with a maniac furry. I mean, I say maniac furry, but yeah. Perfect stealth. I've never been so stealthy. Some may call me the Shadow King. Stop judging me.
I want him dead. I won't let her my baby dead.
I can't believe you let poor little Ivy crying in a garden. She looks so sad.
Well, at least they're reading. I mean, they're dead, but they're reading. Hopefully that's not metaphorical.
They don't call you Ivy for nothing, do they, dear? I was hoping for a 40-foot killer plant, but you don't always get what you want.
Huh.
Titan must be having a different effect on Ivy. Her plants are growing. They'll soon be out of control.
Well, I guess you shouldn't plant the idea in her head.
Looks like the plants are mutating further.
Not entirely sure why that plant has teeth. And why
That
this
pod
next
appears
sequence is going to
contain
be
similar
weirdly
spores to the
erotic.
ones Ivy used to attack Gotham last year.
Oh, with the
They're
noise.
deadly.
All it takes is a fisting. No. Ah, crap. All it takes is a fisting. Come on, pop them out. Pop them out, you dirty plant. There you go. You popped them out, I took them out, and now it's a fisting. Victor me. Itchy spine. Come on. Sometimes if you get in there fast, you can fist them without them being able to stop you. That's the golden zone. Alright, we've got to find Cash. Itchy shoulder. Well, this is cloying. Clearly it's the gay agenda. All pink and smoky. This is the world liberals want. Look at it, full of plants. They ruined Harley Quinn and Ivy for some reason that I don't fully understand or care about. Damn liberals. Hey guys, you doing good? Not catching any of the pink mist, are you?
I figured you'd be here about now. What's the deal with the plants?
It's complicated.
Let me guess. Poison Ivy. She teamed up with Joker.
Huh.
All that matters.
Not that complicated.
There's always a but.
Yeah, there is.
Where do you keep Killer Croc? I found a door in the sewers, but it's sealed shut.
That monster's got his own special cell. It's right below the transfer room back in intensive treatment. Elevator goes right down to an old sewer.
Sewer? Hardly knew her.
Try to forget about it.
I'm hilarious.
More security than the Joker. You won't get in without the warden's permission. He has the codes.
Thanks, Cash. Stay here and do not go near the plants.
You'll catch the pink if you go near them, Cash. And you don't want that. You want to be a strong heterosexual man. Don't talk about your feelings. Especially don't talk about how you lost your hand. No, no! Phew. I was about to go see a musical. Ba-da-ba-ba-da-ba. Woo! Admittedly, I haven't seen a musical since Cabaret. Great musical. Depressing. I don't know if any of you have ever seen Cabaret. It's very depressing. Worth seeing. But, yeah, weirdly Nazi. And when I say weirdly Nazi, I mean really Nazi. But that's kind of the point in the plot. And it's when I say stuff like that that I get to wonder, why haven't more people seen musicals? What's wrong with you? Huh. Did you win? Nope, guess not. He did. I hate the plants with a passion. Well, these guys look trustworthy, except for that guy in clearly clown face paint. Hi, I'm here to not trust you. This could be a problem. Ow! In the back of the head. Do you criminals have no honor?
Is he okay?
Oh god, they didn't have any honor.
Oh, isn't that
Hi.
cute? Little bats are sleeping. Someone finish him off.
That's generous of you. Kinky. It's very nice of him to offer, you know. It's not every host who would. Some would leave ya blues. I should, in theory, have the right thing to be able to do this now. In theory. Come on. Just get it to the right point. Circle your fingers. So I should stop making this as double entendre as I can, but it's very... This is particularly double entendre. I've got to twizzle the thumbsticks round and round till I reach the point where it breaks. Like, that is just... It's just so easy to make out like that.
At last. I thought you'd never find it.
But that might just be me.
Hyper-V's a success. Even my questions have been solved after the unexpected donations from your boy. Joker has also shown remarkable interest in the possibility of a cure.
This time I've got health. And I'm not gonna lose my flow. I twizzled the nozzles till it broke the thing, and now I've got my mojo.
You want some of this?
By which I mean I'm gonna break all of your arms. Come here. Yeah, that wasn't a good thing. Okay, we had a bit of a hiccup, but not a problem. Because now I'm kicking these guys in the D. Breaking his arm, kicking him in the face, knocking that guy out. Ah. Physical abuse, the only way to cure those guys.
Batman, every route into intensive treatment is locked, and there's nothing I can do to bypass the security.
There was a sniper up on the roof. He got there somehow. I'll find a way.
Nope, that was a mistake. Ow! My bat cheeks! He's clapping them. Do I even have? No, I don't. It's the first time I've done that without the appropriate thing. Well, time to jump on his head. And that's what we in the business call an aerial teabagging. Don't ask what the business is. And that's why you don't build on a fault line. That's right, San Francisco. You just got emoed.
Activity all over Arkham Island. You okay?
Ivy's plans are taking hold. I've got to stop them before the entire island is under her control.
Okay. It's times like this where I wonder, where am I, what am I doing, and where am I going? Oh, I'm getting that. Lovely. Right, I've got all the health upgrades, so I don't need to worry about that anymore. The OCD part of me is freaking out that it doesn't become a full circle. That's going to be a problem.
Are they ready? Have you planted the
Does the bomb say hi? No, it doesn't. It's numbers.
Razor's just finishing his off now.
Good. Let's test him out.
No! No, I'm still up!
Well, Razor's had better days. Although, if anything, that's just made my job easier. Poor choice, Joker. Thank God he didn't look vaguely... Oh, shit. Ah, that's on me. This is going to be far less stealthy than others are. I didn't even plan on that. Too late! I've escaped into the floor. Like a true genius. There are a lot of you. That is a problem. Thank God they don't look down. I'm beginning to see why you guys were all under arrest. Ow, ow. This isn't going well. And I accept that. Accepting your failures. That is a sign of a smart man. Mature. That's what I am. Mature. He did tell you to stop the bat, guys.
He'll ruin everything.
Like, maybe do better? Come on. Come on. Good boy. I hate the fact that they got rid of my gargoyles.
Not you too. What happened? Just wake up. Come on. How's he keep doing this? What's going on? Shut up and keep looking.
Poor general planning. Hello. I can't... I don't know if I would say this is the hardest one to do. I think it's one of the most difficult of the stealth sections. Just because you don't have a lot of gadgets at this point that you can use.
Found him! Man down! Over here! What happened to you? What's going on? We gotta find him, or we're not here. Batman, can you hear me?
Why? You have guns, and all I have is a fantastic sense of style and half a gimp costume. This is not fair on either front.
Batman's taken out one of your crew. Did you even notice?
No, they didn't.
You heard Joker.
That was unfortunate. I thought I'd land on him, but it didn't automatically do it.
Hey, someone held Bat Baby up off the floor.
Oh, really? From here? Fuck off, you melt.
I'm seeing seismic activity
I
all
also
over
hate
Arkham
that I
Island.
have to stand here with my fingers next to my ear. I don't know why. All it gives me is a chance to twirl. Whee! The auto-saving in this game is far worse than I remember. And that shall impact my later reviews. think it's this way. This is a big ass vent. Please don't show me the fucking video again. I know what happens. Razor builds a thing. I wonder why I haven't cleaned my bat shoes yet. Are they Adidas? I don't know. Maybe don't do what I did last time where I got jumped by that guy because I didn't jump at the right time. Which was foolhardy of me, I know.
Bad man don't dare come back here.
The hell? Who shot me? Well, that was unfortunate. There was nobody there, and I don't know how he ended up shooting me. Okay, well, that's not great.
Oh, I'd like to
Shut
thank
up.
my fans for their undying support, and the people of Gotham, who I will be seeing very, very
Yeah, there's no other
soon.
superhero who could take you down. Oh, well, at least I came back here. That's good. I'm being too... What's the word? Over-enthusiastic? Maybe.
Why are we beefing up security here again? Joker wants this building kept free of the bat. We've sealed off the door. No way in or out. No way he's stupid enough to
I've come back here twice. Who the fuck shot me? There's no one there.
I just hope he stays away, that's all. I don't want any more trouble. Joker's nearly done. Then we can all...
Like, there is literally no one there. Who shot me? Seriously? Those guys? Okay, so they see me. Right.
God's
Joker, shut the
sake.
fuck up.
I thought you'd last longer.
I'm bordering. I'm bordering on anger. It's fine. It's fine. As I said, this is one of the more difficult ones, because you don't have the gargoyles who make life easy. I don't care.
Why are we beefing up security here again? Joker wants this building
Fine.
kept free of the bat. We've sealed off the door. No way in.
Ah, bollocks. The fuck happened? Yeah, that's on me. And I got blown up. This isn't going well. I haven't died this much in the entire game.
Salute my fallen
Shut up.
enemy.
I haven't died this much in the entire game, and now I'm repeatedly being stuck in this giant over-the-top vent. Lack of patience, that's my problem.
Why are we beefing up security here again? Joker wants this building
It's fine.
free of the bat. We've sealed
I'll
off
manage
the
it.
door.
I'll take it away this time.
In or out.
Take it away 10 out of 10. This guy's gonna walk under me, he's gonna turn around, he's gonna walk away.
Why? What do you think is gonna happen? I just hope he stays away, that's all. I don't want any more trouble. Joker's nearly done. Then we can all get
So we're gonna take this guy down. We're not going to fall into the trap I've fallen in twice of getting attacked by those idiots.
You may want to go west and check out the walkway. While you're there, keep going.
You heard the boy.
Where are you guys gonna go?
Help! He's over here.
Damn it. Okay, well that's just fuckity-do, fuckity-day, eh?
That loser Yakuza didn't stand a chance! I mean, look at me!
The hint is unhelpful, because it continuously tells me not to use the gargoyles. I've never had this much trouble on this bit before. And I don't say that, you know, superfluously, where I'm kind of like, I've never had this much trouble, I've done this first time every time. No. But at this point, I'm actually having more trouble than I would usually have. Which is annoying.
You sure about that? Yeah.
Turn around. Turn around with your 93 beats per minute heartbeat.
Joker's nearly done. Then we can all get the hell free.
Okay.
Yeah, I guess.
But I have to hear those two idiots talking about Freak Island one more time.
Intensive treatment lobby. Hasn't the plant lady done a good job of sprucing up the place?
Let's see. Crazy plan? Check. Crazy
Okay, we're gonna go up here, and then we're gonna jump.
You may want
Ow.
You heard Joker.
Minorly annoying. Let's take him down, knock him down the stairs a little bit, and then we're gonna go punch him out. Then we're gonna jump on here, and then we're gonna jump immediately off. Alright, that's 2 down, and I only got vaguely, lightly blown up. Nope, 2 of them. Won't end well. I'll get attacked. It'll suck. Oh, that's not great. The hell? Okay. Now I'm stuck. This isn't great. Okay. Calm is calm. There's only 3 guys left. I can take out 3 guys. 5 guys is a problem, but mostly due to how unhealthy it is. And how expensive it is. 5 guys is weirdly pricey.
Show yourself. Hold up, I'm coming with you.
Well, I guess not weirdly pricey, but for a burger place, it's a bit much. Right. Now we're doing better. Now we just got to deal with 1 more. Like so. Come here. Okay. That was a bit of a bloody mission to get through, but we managed it. And that's all we ask. Come on, where are you, you little fucker? There you are. Okay. Bugger me sideways. That was a pain in the ass. That did not come as easy as it should have done. This feels druggy. Oh, cool. The door's now locked. Alright, well, I'm sure this is safe.
Did anyone catch the game last night?
Oh, no. Oh, no. You know, when this first happened, I freaked out and thought my game had crashed. But then you see that shit.
so big and scary.
Harley,
now,
there's a point where you're overdoing the hip sway. You look like you're gonna fall over. Like, seriously, love, chill.
Let us go. We won't try and escape.
Shut up.
Cut me free! Keep those mouths shut!
Batman! Batman, can you hear me?
Hey, sweetums, you're gonna miss the party.
No.
Just got to check your prisoner, dear.
Whatever. Just be quiet. It's not looking too good.
No, he's not. We really should feel sorry for him.
Yeah, well, I don't have needle hands, Edward Scissorfingers reject.
Left him quite insane.
Nice mask.
What is going on inside your head?
Right now?
He's gone. Just a twisted shell of a man.
Cut me free!
He's all yours, Joker.
Oh, goody. Come on, Mr. J, we're ready.
I've waited a long time for this, Bats. Let's
That doesn't look like a Kith.
with a bang.
I can't dodge it anyway because I'm dead. I'm a corpse. And I'm less than a corpse now. It's a bit sausage fingery though. Hello. Oh look, it's me. Nope. Well, that seems about right. And I'm fighting bugs there. Okay. And there I'm eating a rat. Is that a good rat, buddy? Yeah. It's a good rat out of Batman.
What are you doing, little bat?
Meeting my friends. I really hate needles. So his whole thing freaks me the fuck out. Like, I don't know that many people who like needles anyway. Oh no, skeletons!
When I first heard the Joker aimed to take over this funhouse, I thought he was crazy. When he outlined his vision of a hospital dedicated to ensuring inmates remain loopy for as long as possible, I thought he was
Oh, good thing I beat the crap out of those skeletons.
And Razor got a new smile onto my face. I decided he had a point.
This might be a mistake. I'm gonna get Spuddy. Yeah, go for it.
Still, this won't hurt.
He is undoubtedly unsettling.
Now madness takes you forever.
Undoubtedly unsettling. I think it's the skinniness.
When I first heard the Joker aimed to take over this bughouse, like many of us, I thought he was crazy. When he outlined his vision of a hospital dedicated to ensuring inmates remain loopy for as long as possible, I thought he was
Electroshock therapy doesn't cure anything.
down, and Razor got a new smile on him.
That's because I wasn't talking to you.
Situated in a small island in Gotham Bay, we stopped at nothing to ensure no screwball flight occurred. Recent successes with Bruce Wayne, a classic case of split personality if I ever saw one.
Don't know why I didn't let me climb, but no.
As a pioneering slaughterhouse.
Nope, nope, nope.
Ahead of research, Body seems to enjoy his work, so what the hell? Our new patients ward is manned by Waylon Jones. I'm assured that he's cured almost every patient sent to him and boasts empty beds in all his wards.
Okay, we're getting there. Just gotta reach that top bit and then beat the crap out of this guy. Dash it.
Dare to step into my gaze.
Whoa, that's unfortunate. We say hi from his gaze, but there's a
And
level.
at the end of
Getting impatient, and I'm trying to rush, and it's hampering.
Now suffer.
I'm being hampered, like a picnic. Okay, look past me. I'm gonna jump, and we're gonna go whee. Then you're gonna look past, and I'm gonna zoom up here. That is bullshit. That is some grade A, but I could use that to make my lawn good.
For it.
Somebody's felling with words on that front. I wanted to say marinate, but you don't marinate your lawn, do you? Jesus. My vocabulary appears to be heading towards the point of complete and utter nothingness. Alright, he's looked away. Now, in theory, he shouldn't see me. Not entirely sure how his drugs do this, but, you know. Hey, buddy. I'm gonna choke you.
I think you need a little more.
Ow.
Tell me what demons do you have left to beat? Show me see.
You know, I was gonna just high-five you.
Are you enjoying the extra dose, little bat?
No.
Oh, I won't rush things this time. I'm going to savor every moment as I slowly destroy you.
Dude, you are way too into this. Skadoosh.
You're fighting back. Good. It can only weaken your resolve.
Yeah, if anything, Batman's known for his lack of resolve. It's his... That is upsetting. I think I won. See? Alright. Let's do this. Every rock guy who wears crust jeans. Be honest with me, Craney. Has this ever worked? I ask you that as a very serious point. We've clearly done this before. Has this ever worked? You know what they say about insanity? You. That's what they say. You haven't. See, you got burned in the face. Shouldn't have done that.
How are you doing this? You've ingested enough toxins to drive 10 men insane. What are you?
Scared of Roombas.
Why fight it, Batman? You're as crazy as the rest
That's a
of
relative term.
You need us as much as we need you. And to prove it, I'll flood the catacombs with enough fear gas to break the minds of everyone in Gotham for 100
I mean, I'm not
years.
saying that as a purely antagonistic thing. Insanity is truly in the eye of the beholder. I mean, insanity is not even a legal definition. From what I remember. No, insanity isn't a psychiatric psychiatric description. It is a purely legal definition. Ah, hey, Cash has a wife and kids. Isn't that sweet?
I'm impressed. That was one of the more taxing ones.
Was it? Why? What was taxing about it? It was a mild inconvenience at best. All of these are mild inconveniences at best. I'm only doing them till I get enough to get some more upgrades. I have no interest in capturing the Riddler at this point.
Patient interview number 1.
So, I'm your first, am I, Tubbs? You know what they say, you never forget.
That's a bad way to carry chemicals in a brown leather bag. Be a shame if somebody just went, wee, floop.
Why should he? He let Crane out in the first place.
So what's down there? Killer Croc cell. Hell, you've heard the stories. Might as well call it a speeding house. Same difference. No one goes in and comes out again whole. So why is Scarecrow going down there? Who cares? Lock the door behind him. He ain't coming out again.
Yeah. Probably right, he's probably dead. Howdy doody, my name's Batman. And my therapist called me an issue. Anywho.
Care to tell me how these got in my office?
Simple, really? I put them there. Why? You don't like flowers?
I think the guards would be interested to know you've been out of your cell.
Oh, if you really were going to tell, you already would have.
How do you know I haven't already?
Oh, sweet. I like you. I really do.
Where is it?
Even your name. Rework it a bit and we get...
Harley Quinn, like the clown. I know, I've heard it before.
Right. Now gotta go do the bit that should have been one of the most interesting parts of the game, but just wasn't. Unfortunately, the Killer Croc bit was,
Yeah, me too.
disappointing.
He's doing down here anyway. How'd the boss let him walk around this place?
Hello, lads. God knows what kind of girls these guys have been hit by. Well, whatever girls they've been hit by, I assume they're 6'4" billionaires. It always bothered me that none of these were a riddle.
A map will always help those who are stuck.
Like, these feel riddly, but they're just not. But, what are you gonna do? The Riddler isn't the most... what's the term? Well, the one thing the Riddler isn't is particularly good at riddles. Plants are grody.
Too late, Batman.
I honestly forgot about you.
Closer, and this goes into the water. The cave will fill with your deepest, darkest nightmares, and you will never reach your precious venom roots.
Don't do it, Crane.
Ooh. Well. Guess he smiled at a crocodile. Shouldn't do that. The song says you shouldn't. And I always trust nursery songs. Because you never smile at a crocodile. What's wrong with our crocs are so annoyed? No one smiles at them. It's a bit of a depressing life. You just want to live, be happy, and everyone glares at you like you just shat the bed. Well, this is gonna suck.
Oracle, I'm heading into Croc's lair to collect the plant spores Ivy spoke about. He's in some kind of old sewer network. Send me the schematics. It's like a maze down here.
There's nothing on record. Bruce, are you sure about this? Sounds like a suicide mission.
I've got no choice. I've tuned the scanner to detect the spores required to make the antivenom. It'll lead me straight to them.
What about Croc?
Croc's just an animal. And animals just need traps and the right bait. I'll be fine.
Don't know why I have to draw a bat
I'll
every
contact
time.
you
I'm
when I'm
beginning
done.
to suspect Batman has mild OCD. And by mild, I mean incredibly high OCD. This meat does not look healthy.
These floating platforms will support me, but will also send sound waves through the water, giving away my position.
When I first did this,
I'll need
I
to
thought you
move
had
as
to do
slowly
this
as
the
possible.
entire way. Is that faster? Hold on. 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's roughly the same. Roughly the same. But if anything, this is better for my glutes. I got him! I definitely got him. Sheep ass scaly fuck.
Feasting on your...
That's depressing. Quick Patarang doesn't work. Who knew Croc loved shot play? Me. I knew Croc loved shot play. Shit! Fishy bashies. Ugh. That's grody.
I will feast on your bones.
These spores don't contain enough of the antivenom mold. I'm going to need to find more.
Plants. And make you eat your vegetables, that's what they do.
I can taste you already.
Alright. Buy me dinner first. Croc is clearly the worst of every Tinder guy in history. Shit. And I say that with no prior experience. I know of no... I've not dealt with Tinder guys. Not really scientific to use your finger for that. Just saying. Ah, you missed. Dick. Where is it? Can't go away. I mean, it's all very dramatic. How much do you want to bet he's going to burst through there? theory, you can just use the, you know, clicky thing. But... nope, that's not right. Is it this way? Yes. I don't think Killer Croc fully understands collar play. More spores. 2 more. 2 more spores and then we're done. I think it's 2 more. It's 1 or 2 more. Shit. God knows how I know where they all are. But each to their own. You know what? Aside from it all smelling like, you know, a sewer, Killer Croc's definitely getting the best deal out of this. It's just large, plenty of space to swim around in. I mean, yeah, it probably smells a bit, but... No. Got a lot of exercise potential. No wonder he's jacked. Yeah, it's a bit dank, and you probably miss the sun. I'm pretty sure they're just feeding him cow parts. And it's not enough. I have to go get more. Oh, I've got enough
spores. I need to get back to the Batcave and formulate the antidote.
Oh, I get it. You've activated a sonar beacon down there. Clever.
Is it? Seems kind of...
Oracle, I'm getting out of here.
What about Croc?
What about him?
He won't be a problem.
Oh shit, he might be a problem. Now I've just got to slowly walk back. Nope, got to run back. Not that way.
You cannot hide from me.
Well, no. I can't hide. At this point, I'm in a situation where hiding from you is pointless. You're underwater and I'm on a giant wooden plank. Yeah, damn it. And for some reason, the quick Batarang doesn't target him, which is incredibly irritating. I wonder if anyone actually mapped this out.
I have your scent.
Yeah. Huh. Okay, he's just hanging up meat now. That's gonna get damp and gross. This place is a vegan's worst nightmare. Nope, don't want to do that. Nearly there. Nearly at the end of this fucking thing. I think it's that way. It's definitely that way. Nearly there. And here it comes.
You can't run from me.
I disagree. I can run from you. why he puts all of these wooden slats in. Ah. Oh, time to wait.
My caves will be your tomb.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm on a little bit close, big boy. There we go.
I will find you.
Yeah, doubt it. He is probably fine. Probably. I can't see any reason why he wouldn't be. If anything, they should probably put him in an actual cell. And he just breaks stuff. No, not that way. Hello. I hate that they didn't implement the gadget. It's weird playing this one in comparison to the other ones again, because the gadget implementation into combat is so much better in the other ones, and in this one it is just lackluster.
I take it you felt that. The plants are going crazy. I'm getting seismic spikes in all locations. It's not good.
It's okay. I've got the mold samples. I'm heading to the Batcave to mix up the antidote.
Good. I'd tell you to hurry, but I'm sure you know what you're doing.
I don't.
Contact me in the cave if you need anything.
I am literally Batman, the most competent individual in history.
Scan and open.
I mean, hell, I built this all by myself. Who the hell does that? How? Is a better question.
How close are you to making the cure?
Close. It's been more difficult than I expected.
It's taken me a whole 5 seconds.
The process is slow, difficult, and doesn't produce much antidote.
And the good news?
The chemical will definitely stop Ivy. It may also reverse the Titan transformation. I need to run some more tests to be sure. I've set the computer to create more, but I need to get out of here and find Ivy.
Thank God. Her plans have reached the Gotham River.
Yeah, they've also reached my cave.
Batman! Bruce, are you alright?
Oh dear. My gantry.
I'm fine.
I'm fine and marginally peeved. Good thing I had all these bits lying around. It's definitely not a gun. But I did just cock it. Not entirely sure why having 3 of these would allow me to pull down these walls, or who's putting up these cheap-ass walls. Or why Batman never pulled down that wall when he built this place. A lot of questions. Stupid questions that ignore basic game design, but questions nonetheless. I don't need the long-winded video just to tell me where I need to go. Hello, Riddler trophies. Thank you for the small amount of XP. I think, aside from the remote control Batarang, that's everything. Okay, now the Batarang actually becomes useful in combat. I just haven't used it. I know there's another Riddler trophy around here, and I think it's that one. Yeah, there it is. Ooh, this might be close. Yep. I'm not entirely sure what happened there. Apparently he decided that jumping was what I wanted to do. Where the hell am I? Oh, okay. I'm not entirely sure why I've come back here. Each to their own. Alright, now it worked. It's really weird. You know, you could make a Foley of all the sounds in this game, and I would quite happily listen to it. Quite happily. Just a ding, ding, ding. Shit. I thought I dropped off there. No! More fool me. Come on, spit them out. Alright, let's go beat the crap out of Ivy.
I've been running a simulation on the damage Ivy's plants will do if they reach Gotham.
They won't get that far. My antidote will stop them and Ivy.
I hope you're right. I'm here if you need me.
Okay, I'm pretty sure it's this way. I know where she is. She's in the garden, and the boss fight against Ivy is kind of irritating. On hard difficulty, it's irritating.
Oracle, we've got another problem.
What now? Two-Face? Riddler? Some kind of giant Joker robot?
Unfortunately, nothing that simple. I'm at the main sewer junction, and it appears to be polluted with... Why? What's he doing now?
I'll look into it.
He's doing Titan things. Neku, did you have to do that to penis twice? You know what? I appreciate it. At this point, leveling up actually does nothing. I don't get anything from it. It doesn't make me better at fighting him.
So, you found it at last. What have you been doing with your
Punching
time?
a giant lizard. like Spider-Man.
The Titan water seems to be corrosive, but it shouldn't trouble the suit. What have you found out?
I'm not sure you're ready for this.
No, but go ahead.
Joker's pumping all the waste product from the Titan process into that chamber. It acts as a kind of natural storage tank.
Cool.
Once it's full, it releases the water into the Gotham River. Normally, it's safe.
Leveling up does
But this
nothing,
time it's
Josh.
full of Titan.
2023
How do I
debunking
stop
Tory
it?
policy.
I'm working on it.
Eva, I don't have to debunk Tory policy. Tory policy debunks Tory policy. For instance, Jacob Rees-Mogg's fantastic recent line he said that everyone's gonna love. Really brings out the best in Brexit Britain. If you wanna know what it is, let me know. It'll make you super happy. Certainly made me super happy. Definitely didn't fill me with rage. You know what, I'll just tell you because it's just depressing. He basically implied that Brexit is the reason Russia's invasion of Ukraine failed. So that's a fun image to have.
According to the plans I have on file, there are 3
Yep.
control rooms. The first is directly above you.
I'll shut them all down.
What will happen if this Titan stuff reaches Gotham?
It won't reach Gotham.
Yep. Enjoy thinking about that. I try not to think about it. Yeah, lads, I'm gonna break your necks. Alright. I think it's best not to wonder what he means in any sense, because Nick Rees-Mogg is essentially a caricature. Nope. But I don't know. I can't say anything positive about Jacob Rees-Mogg. I think the man's a colossal burp. To the degree where he actually makes me feel ashamed of my nationality. I mean, I'm not exactly what anyone would call patriotic. I don't really see the point. I mean, saying whose country is better due to bloody lines on a board is insane.
Making you all look like fools.
But that bloke, he's such a... Sad thing is, every country's got him. Yay, non-explodey ones. I like the non-explodey ones.
Come on, wake up! Damn it, he's out cold. What do we do now? Shut up and keep looking.
Don't judge Joker for his punitude either. Can't. It's not his fault.
Hold up, I'm coming with you.
I mean, that's like saying you're disappointed because Batman has never stated that someone made him bats.
I want you to hurt me, guys. There's nothing to me.
Admittedly, I don't think Batman's one for puns, although he might be. I know Alfred's the Sass Master General. Besides, fool is just another name for a clown. In fairness. Ah, that's what happens when you lift. You can pull a floor down. Wait, there's still 3 of them? Ugh.
Hold up, I'm coming with you.
Have you checked the timesheets? I'm sure there were more of you at the beginning of the day.
You guys have timesheets?
You heard Joker. Hey, get off me! Ah!
I'll be honest, if nothing else, Joker's, like, general ability to plan these things out is impressive. Like, he's keeping these people going, he's got the numbers, he knows all the... I mean, my dumbass can't even organize an Excel spreadsheet.
Hey, get off me!
But also, if I was that guy, even though I knew Batman didn't kill people, I would be absolutely terrified. Which he is, but he's now unconscious. Due to smelling the glove.
I said I wanted the bat stopped. Did no one listen? It's like you don't want an outbreak of Titan-enhanced mutant babies climbing over Gotham.
I mean, mutant babies. I couldn't disrespect my own child, eh, Bork? He's asleep. He's a good boy, is Bork.
They brought the animal.
What do you call the detective who is only halfway
Bruce!
to the end?
I mean, what?
Loser?
My name's not Bruce. Such an awful fucking name, Bruce. I guess it was Bruce Forsyth.
That's the
So,
first
you know,
one.
hi, my name's Bruce
Great.
Wayne. I've got the
Only two
same
more to
name as
find.
someone who pretty much lives in Australia.
What are we doing here?
Hi. Well, this prison full of mutants, 6-foot-something dudes who are all ripped to shit is getting a little quiet. Except for the crackheads, who are screaming. They're still going.
You do not listen to me.
You do not listen to me. Kinky. I mean, his wording needs work, but he's there. He's getting there. I mean, I'll hurt you badly. It's not a lot of imagination, but, you know. I can think of... He needs a little bit of work.
Then what?
Held him upside down and beat the crap out of him.
Hi.
You look stupid. It is the law to do, but it is not why I'm
Hardly sure I saw him red, but whatever floats your boat.
Is that clear? Do you want me to send Harley?
A little bit. is coming up arguably the toughest fight in the game. And I say that without a hint of irony.
Oracle. That's the
Could've
second pump shut off.
Yep, and I could have done that without calling Oracle in between. Also, technically, does it still count as a second pump if I shut it off first?
That's pump 3 disabled. I'm going to head back up to the surface and track down Ivy.
Get in touch if you need anything.
Do I need anything?
Patient interview. Waylon Jones, a.k.a. Killer Cropper. Last night, the patient was pacified after a breakout attempt. Gardier and Cash is in hospital. Reports state that the patient is
Get a Joker to supply me with things that level me up. Bad of me not to just have all my abilities in. Oh no. Here we go.
I know you're down there, Max. Ruining my plans? Oh, stay where you are. I'm sending down a token of my displeasure. Oh gosh, I thought they just heard you too.
Your saucy talk needs work. I'm gonna give you a 6 for attempt. There it is. Aw, Jeff got me a present. Time to beat up all of his henchmen. Ow. Come here, bud. Nope, don't want to do that. Come on, charge at me. Be your friend. Yeah, lads. Now I am the one who is in charge with the giant monster thing. That was a sentence, technically. Not a particularly good sentence, but a sentence nonetheless. His spine would be I just looked at his spine, it is unpleasant. Ow. Guys, I don't know how to tell you this, but this is grossly unfair. Oh shit. Just saying. Grossly unfair. I realize saying it's grossly unfair as I beat them is somewhat of a misnomer. But you know, the point still stands. It's like 50 against 1. Well, I say 50, it's not really 50. He uppercutted him off the map. That's hilarious. Anyway, go do you. Huh. Guess today was hyper competent Josh Day. That's a rarity. Oh well. I would never pull that off a second time.
The island changed little over the years. Its reputation was in tatters. But I vowed
which is not an issue I normally have in my life. There's very rarely a lot of things I've got to pull. If ever. Never.
Bright, wonderful.
Best we don't talk about it. Well, they're not following me up. Yay, more pulling minigames. This is just reminding me how lonely I am. Well, I've got cats, so that's good enough. Not for pulling. You know what I mean. Finally made it out of Sodden Killer Croc's lair. Now I gotta go do it all again to beat up Poison Ivy. And then I gotta go beat up Joker.
Ivy's getting stronger. I need to stop her now.
I think she's still in the gardens where you left her. But she'll be in control of it now. You'll be walking
That's
into a
fine.
trap.
That's what she thinks.
Because bitch can't fly. I can fly. Yeah, I think it's Ivy and then Joker and then it's done.
This island belongs to me now.
Mum? Oh, that's unsettling. Why is it moving?
What do you think you can do, Batman?
Damn it, Ivy, do you have to sound so into this?
Everywhere. My babies know your every
We could have babies, Ivy.
You and your kind are arrogant enough to think you can destroy.
Arrogance is a relative term here.
You will fail, and we will become the most powerful force on the planet.
Christian in America? Pretty sure that's the most powerful force on the planet. Ohio. Due to whatever the electoral register is. Well, I'm not picking these up. That's someone else's issue.
You will pay, Batman, for hurting my baby. When I finish with Batman, I'll be coming after you, Joker.
Will you breathe? Now that's great.
This is the problem.
Experimental chemicals, nice costumes, and they still turn on you. Well, good luck to you, Toots. I got an army, a city-sized dose of
That guy's gonna get a punching.
and a bag of weed. Come and find me when you're done with that raid. Ooh, it'll be fun. You can bring the wine. I'll make the salad.
You're right, Retro Man. It has been a while. God, yeah, we were playing Getting Over It. That was a long time ago. Ow, hit. Ow, dick. Can't shoot me now. Okay, he can shoot me now. Okay, this is a problem.
It's rude.
Well, if you'll excuse me, I'm being shot by a dickhead. See? Really unfortunate Gotham Knights let us down. Yeah.
Oh,
I never played Gotham Knights. Alex played
Little
Gotham
bats
Knights.
are sleeping.
I didn't get it.
Finish him off.
Because it wasn't my jam. This is how the Batman died. Did he die with a flourish?
You will pay, Batman.
Look, I'm playing it on
for
hard
hurting
difficulty.
my
Hard difficulty means you get beaten up.
God, does she ever stop going on about those plans of hers?
When I finish with Batman, I'll be coming after you.
Damn it, Ivy, did you have to say the C word?
Well, that's gratitude, isn't it? Give them presents, experimental chemicals, nice costumes, and they still turn on you.
No, I mean, neither of you is fair enough, to be honest. I don't do reviews very much. If only because I don't like numerical values. Yeah, Red Hood is everyone's favorite. Let's be real, Red Hood's awesome. I was actually talking about that before. Mostly in terms of the fact that Red Hood and Barbara Gordon were a weird relationship in the comics that kind of worked.
It's rude to keep a girl waiting, Batman.
Games, I'll review them now. Alex.
So you're here at last. Do you like what I've done with the place? My babies
Alex
are
is
growing, Batman. Come and see.
Oh shit, I didn't get that one. I mean, I'm not getting all of these because I don't have the time, but you know.
Covered old wounds. Fresh blood was injected into the body. Bright new minds came, and all
How I
swore
hate these
to
plants.
without honesty. We all knew we were the ones to
Resident Evil 4. I did Resident
the
Evil
city
4. We
would
played it on
thank
the
us.
Twitch stream actually. I loved Resident Evil 4. I didn't think it was as good as the original. It was good. I just didn't think it was quite as camp.
Every plant you kill, Batman, just makes me angrier.
They've already bought it. Alex, they've already bought it. Yeah, the mercenaries mode is interesting. It's not bad. Dead Space 2, I know nothing about. I believe... Well, I know Dead Space 2, obviously, and I've played the original Dead Space to death.
Are you ready for me? Do you think you can handle me?
Jeez.
I'm waiting in here. Come to me.
See, the thing is, part of the issue is, in all honesty, Dead Space was not, past the opening bit, Dead Space was not scary, like at all. It was jump scares, sure, but it wasn't scary.
Come to me, Ivy.
Damn it, Ivy, I'm talking about Dead Space. Stop flirting with me, you nut.
I've got myself a little security back.
Yeah, these guys haven't done...
They'll just die if anything
I mean, they couldn't even keep this place safe. What are they gonna do? Stop me? Dangerously low on beauty. Damn it, Alex. That's right, it's water at this time of night, Alex. Because it's a Monday night. And I've had a couple whiskeys, but not a lot. It's water for the time being. Well, time to beat up a girl. Admittedly, she's currently a plant, so you know. Oh shit.
I won't let you destroy it, Batman.
I told you to go to your cell.
I was a fool. I thought the plans were in pain.
Yeah, no.
Now I
Alex
realize
uses
they
2
were
Old
wrong.
Emo's Discord for some
Growing
reason.
stronger.
Whenever he watches a stream. Yes, Alex, a red-headed god. Everyone's dreaming. Eva got all of her muscly boys. You got to see them. I get red-headed plant lady. Fair's fair. Not entirely sure what this is a metaphor.
You cannot beat Mother Nature, but she can destroy you.
I hate this boss fight. You know what? I'll say it. All of the boss fights in this game kind of suck. Like, this one isn't hard, it's just, it takes forever.
Give in to a more powerful force, Batman.
Superman? But I mean, we all know that. The Arkham Asylum games do not have the best boss fights. It is what it is. Arkham City had much better boss fights. Arkham Knight had fights. And I like Arkham Knight. I do. But it isn't... Damn it, there's something about an angry plant lady laughing at me that just... Hi. Don't know why that's the only one that isn't a bat. But that's the only one that isn't a bat.
You're just making me angry.
And you're the Hulk?
He's trying to hurt me.
He'll be fine. I didn't kill him.
I am stronger than you.
Strength is relative, Ivy. For instance, you're currently a giant plant. I'm a boy who became a bat. So mentally, neither of us are coming up with the strongest bat here.
Save me from the evil bat.
You've also apparently taken on a Twitch stream and become a... You got Sims. Oh shit. Okay, this might see me die. Basically, can't get hit once. Ah, I got hit once. Hey.
You're dead and buried, darling.
Death and a show. At least I don't have to do it all from the beginning.
He's trying to hurt me.
I'm sure all these guys are fine. Yeah, they're fine.
I will crush you like the insect you are.
I'm not an insect, I'm a bat.
My plant will tear you and your precious flock to shreds.
I mean, and Dark Souls thinks it's a big game.
Save me from the evil bat.
I mean, we won't talk about how I'm knocking these guards to their almost certain death. Well, that's not fortunate on my part. Okay, this should be fine. Let me take 2. Show your face, Ivy. Show them legs. Gotcha. Well, this is awkward. I'm about to explode inside of your flower. Skadoosh. She's fine. She's fine. Yeah, and I think that just leaves the Joker. Yep. Well, let's go punch him in the face. Because I've got enough, I'm not really that bothered. Where is he? He's down that one. Nope. There we go. And that's how you beat up the mentally ill. Violently. And with no mercy. I don't want to be on your list. Judge me with your lists. There we go. I'm dreaming that I'm gonna do a thing. All this positive reinforcement is not doing wonders for me. Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for all that positive reinforcement. Fuck you guys. I don't like social occasions, they make me nervous, and when I become nervous I break a bunch of people's arms. Also, their party hats annoy me. You know, it's times like this where I think I am the party master. After all, if you can walk away from a party where everyone else is unconscious, you win. That's pretty cute. What was? Everyone passed out. It's very sweet, isn't it?
Are you excited, Bats? I mean, we've been building up to this point all night. Don't tell me you've not been looking forward
Joker, I
to
swear to
it.
God, if you keep edging me, I'm gonna punch
I
you.
have. Surprise!
The gasp!
Everyone always said I should be in television. You don't want to miss this, really. It'll be a blast. 10, 9, 8.
Let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out, let me out.
3, 2, 1.
Oh shit. Explodey. Not sure why I couldn't leave, but okay. Also, why could... You know, it's less intimidating when you're on a chair full of mannequins.
Why didn't you stop Batman?
Gonna be honest.
Me? It was your plan, you goofy clown.
All that edging and it ended with a big bang. You're right. And yet I feel unfulfilled.
I'm sending you back to the ventriloquist where you belong.
You'd think the Joker would have a chair made up of actual bodies, not mannequins.
You had to spoil everything.
Story of my life.
Beating up
Aw,
Bane,
Eva.
feeding Scarecrow to
You're setting the
Croc,
standards too high.
slapping around Harley, my hobby by the way, and ruining all my lovely Venom plans.
It's over, Joker.
Over? Why, my dear delusional Dark Knight, it hasn't even.
I mean, we're nearly at the 6-hour mark, Joker. It's pretty over. Overall, not, you know, in one thing. Oh wait, he's also got skulls, but I'm gonna suspect they're not real skulls. You guys chilled? Why you come? No, don't come near me. I didn't do this to you. Well, shit. Oh, let the bodies hit the floor. Okay. Punch his friend. That's hilarious. Up, time for an old game of slappy hands. Rude. How dare you punch my ride? I was using it. Come here. Don't throw the body. Bad boy. Sit. Down, boo-boos. I mean, will it? In the face. That's not going to let me dodge. Ooh, that was close. Big bang followed by all these guys seeking their own, and it's just a bit, you know. I don't appreciate the Joker's just watching. I beat up your friend, who was probably an Arkham prison guard. Oh shit. Nearly there. One more thing with this guy. That's right, go down. And there we go. Now that is how you wipe a room.
Nicely done, Bats. You deserve a prize.
Is it for us to finally kith?
Commissioner.
Oh. Kinky.
Say, he looks all run down. Let's pep him up. No!
Ow! Needles. My one. Oh shit, my muscles.
Here we go. We're gonna have some fun now, kiddies. You're trying to resist the change. That's not fair. Come on, get in.
Ooh.
So, you want to play hardball, Bats, do you? Your call. Pickle, pickle. No! Oh, you're ruining my big night! Months of planning down the crapper! I just wanted to bring down your grim facade and for once let you see the world as I see it, giggling in a corner and bleeding. But you've denied me even that. I have nothing to live for.
I mean, we all know that wasn't a gun. Oh shit, helicopters. Maybe they can help.
Arkham Asylum remains under lockdown. Its staff at the mercy of the rampaging inmates. Just 10 minutes ago, we received this taped message.
Greetings, Gotham. Joker here. Arkham is mine. Soon I'll unleash madness untold onto the streets of Gotham. But first, direct your eyes to the rooftops and witness the final destruction of your dear Dark Knight.
We've been circling the tower since the... Wait,
I mean, you ever wonder that Joker maybe has too much precognition about what's going to happen? Oh. So either that doing it for you, giant muscly clown with a mohawk.
Showtime, Batman! Let's give the room something to talk about. Two freaks in a fight to the death.
Ow! Oh, the kick.
And for one night only, please welcome our special guest referee,
Oh, the muscles coming through his skin.
You want to. Never. You wasted the antidote on yourself?
No. Not the fact he's a psychopath mass murderer.
But you still spoiled my fun, and for that, I'll paint Arkham with your blood. Let's get ready to tango!
We're gonna tango? I can only really salsa.
Ooh. It won't kill you to smile. Yes.
I disagree.
Excuse me, Bats. In you come, boys. I've softened them up for you. You want some of this? Here it comes. So, Mr. Referee, how was that round?
I've lost the rhythm. Bad. Gotta get back on the rhythm.
Is that Jack Ryder's chopper I see?
Come here, buddy.
Get off! Give him a kicking for me, boys. I'm bored.
Oh. I thought that guy was unconscious. He was not. So I jumped the gun there a little bit.
I am the greatest.
Look at the helicopter.
More helicopters.
Come here. I'm gonna get you on your hands and knees and beat off your face. Or whatever it is I'm doing.
When I get out of this,
Oh, the ribs are really unsettling every time I see them.
give me at that shot, Bats. Think you can beat me? Don't make me laugh.
Well, I can run in a circle and all you can do is wave.
I'm out, Bats. My people. Come in, boys. Knock him about a bit. I've got a city to address. Mind your head, Bats.
Dude, do you really need a gun? Can't you just be present in the moment?
You okay, buddy?
I'll give you something for the morning news, Gotham.
These thugs today, all on their cell phones.
I'm done here. I will march on Gotham like this won't stop
Eh,
me.
won't this time. Will next time. I have 5 segments of health. You only have 3.
You'll die for this, Bats.
Bye.
Bring it on.
I'm really glad his trousers remained on.
You ready for this?
What do we think? Boxers or briefs?
Back in a second. Bats.
I'm getting a briefs feeling.
In you come, boys. Tear him a new one for me. Look out! So, Mr. Referee, how was that round for you?
Also, Joker clearly gives the worst Christmas presents because they're just pipes in a box.
Mind your head, Bats. Jack Ryder, can you hear me? I've got a message for all my adoring fans in Gotham. More news coming.
Let's finish this. Come on, come down. I'm gonna punch you in the face. Ooh. Toasty.
I can take it. I can take anything you throw at me, Bats. You can't beat me.
I'm gonna throw my special cream at you that I've got all over my hand.
Always. What?
I'll never let you win. Never.
Not sure why I couldn't do that to all the other Titan-infused people, but whatever. It is what it is. It is what it is.
Dad, thank God. I was so worried.
I'm fine, Barbara. The GCPD finally has control of the asylum. Doctors are treating the injured, but it looks like it'll take some time. All super criminals are back in custody. Quite a mess in there. And the venom
Joker catfishing profile shows up online as Crazy Twink.
The process can be quite painful.
Dad, how are you doing?
Real life is some deformed, clearly not a twink man. I mean, Joker's not here for your definition of a twink.
But I have one on the way.
Get some rest. You deserve it.
Joker does his own twinking. Anyway, I'm gonna go use my plane. Fuck your police car, Jim. Twink. Twimbo. Twihimbo. Well, there we go. We managed to get through Arkham Asylum, as I said I would at some point, which was entertaining. It's still a fun game. The boss fights suck. Like, there's no getting past that. They just do. Oh, who did we get? We got Bane. Fair. I mean, I prefer Killer Croc, but, you know. But yeah, it's not the best Arkham game, but it was the first Arkham game. And if you haven't played it, it's worth playing, because it's just fun. It's old-fashioned. But, what are you going to do? Anywho, peeps, lovely to see all of you. Lovely to see Neku, Eva, Retro Man, who we haven't seen since we tried to climb over a building. I don't know what that is in the picture, Eva, but it looks like if someone falling asleep. Yep. Sleepy Eva. Go to bed. I'm amazed you stayed up. You shouldn't have. Go to bed, go to sleep, get over the next day, and then have your holiday sitting on a beach chair wearing heart sunglasses, staring at people or whatever people do when they're on holiday. I wouldn't know. I haven't gone on a holiday in years. And to anyone else who came down just for some lurking, you can always come down later when we're on. Otherwise, I will be back on Wednesday, probably trying to get through Space Marine. Then Alex will be here on Thursday doing something, because he should have his thing all set up by then. But we'll see. Anywho, gonna love you and leave you. Peace out. Oh, also join the Discord if you want to talk to some of the people who've turned up in chat, including Neku with the Twunk. Neku the Twunk might be the new nickname. It is.